Hey everyone, Gary here from Rock Solid Productions, and you're not seeing my face because we are going to focus on gameplay here. So what we're doing is I'm going through and making a series with the RetroTink 5X and basically giving you gameplay examples for different systems. This video is going to focus on the TurboGrafx 16. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this one in particular is to correct something I misstated in my review. I had indicated that there was no specific TurboGrafx 16 sampling profile preloaded in the system. Well, I'm right, but I'm wrong. And by that, I attribute this to simply being exhausted as I filmed that review. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, the sampling options are Super NES, PC Engine, which is also the TurboGrafx 16, and the PlayStation 1. So I did want to go ahead and correct that. And we are going to start off with one of my favorite games for the platform, and this is Pac Land. And this is actually the PC Engine version of this game that I am playing on my TurboGrafx 16. Now, I do have a video showing how you can do that mod. It's fairly simple, but you know, it's one of those things where you do need to have some soldering skills, and you can ruin your system. But we're going to go, and I'm going to select lever control, and basically what that means is I use the D-pad instead of the 1 and 2 buttons to go left and right. So go in, and we're going to play some Pac Land. Now, one of the things I love about this game is that it basically uses the music straight out of the Hanna-Barbera cartoon. There was a Pac-Man cartoon in the early to mid 80s. I want to say 82, 83, 84, around in there. And it was animated by Hanna-Barbera, the same people who did the, I believe, Stones and Snagglepuss and, let's see, Deputy Dog and Grape Ape. There were so many great cartoons that Hanna-Barbera did in the 70s and 80s. But they used the music from the cartoon in the game, which is just, it's spectacular. I love it so much. It takes me back to my youth, which was a long time ago. That's nice. We had a good first round there. We're going to play through the second round before we move on to our next game here. And one of the things why I'm not on camera, I just want to focus on the gameplay on this. You all know what I look like. If you want to see more, make sure that you check out our unboxing and our review of this. Like I say, just ignore the fact that I spoke and said there wasn't a profile for the TurboGrafx 16. Oh, I thought I could jump on the top of the ghosts. On other ghosts you can. That sucks. That's okay, because we're going to kill them. See, there I was able to jump on top of them. Okay, we're through the first two rounds. As you saw, it looks great, again, using the Insurrection Industries Spark Plug and their SCART cable going in. Next, we're going to go to Keith Courage. So up next is Keith Courage, and one thing I want to do, because I know many people are fans of him, I am not. But I'm going to turn on scan lines. I'm just going to do the 50%. There you see scanline polyphase 50, and we'll cycle through them here so you can see what they look like. There's 90, which I ridiculous. There's 100% integer. I'm going to go to 50% just for this one. I will tell you this is not a mode that I will be using on the regular. As far as scan lines go, this isn't terrible. It's not how I would play. I don't like losing half of my screen and everything. And to me, I don't like how dark scan lines make on the TV. But these are, they're doable. That's the best way I can say them. As a non-scanline aficionado, they are doable. Now, I'm also a bigger fan, too, of this second level than that first one, just because Keith Courage, to me, feels just very slow and sluggish. He can't run or anything. But now we have the mech suit, and man, he flies across the screen. Those crab things remind me of the enemies in Starship Troopers. The only good bug is a dead bug. It's afraid! I've mentioned in the past how much this game reminds me of like Metal Storm, and I think it may be kind of just because I'm in a mech. It also reminds me a little bit of the Power Rangers. I can't remember, because I was never a big fan of the Power Rangers, because it was just a poor man's version of Voltron, and Voltron is better, come at me. The bad guy's helmet, the way that it's designed, it kind of reminds me of that. I also pointed out in a recent playthrough, and I don't remember if it was when I was featuring the spark plug, which is what I'm using to connect this to my TV. But those dudes with the guns on their head actually have faces. I didn't notice that right away. Here's the bosses. I'm gonna get through these guys. Ooh, got one. Got them both. So that is the first basic levels of Keith Courage here. Fantasy Zone, another terrific game here for the TurboGrafx 16. Now, if you're curious how I'm capturing this and everything, I am actually going through my Hauppauge PVR 60 Pro and going into standard OBS. I'm not using Streamlabs. Ooh, I almost got nailed from behind. All right, good. Got him. Now, also, if you're looking for where you can pick up, like the... Man, I suck at this game. Pick up the SCART cable and the spark plug for the TurboGrafx 16. I will have links down below, castlemaniagames.com. And yes, this is totally a game I cheat at with having the turbo buttons turned up. We're going to shop here. We'll see what we can get. That laser beam is like cheating, especially on turbo. I just got to make sure I don't get flown into or fly into stuff. Got some... Oh, the laser doesn't last forever? Well, that sucks. I did not know that. I have not played this enough. In fact, this may be my best playthrough ever on this. Kind of sad. But again, look at how vibrant the colors are. You know, there's no lag that I'm experiencing. It's just, it's a wonderful way to play this system. And, you know, super huge kudos to Mike for making a great solution for people. I got them all. I did. Oh, we got a boss. I guess I can only hit him when he's blowing the leaves out. Whatever those are supposed to be. How do I know if I'm damaging him? I guess like that. Okay, so we got through. Gotta collect them monies. Money. All right, so we are through the first level there on Fantasy Zone. All right, this is the reason I bought a TurboGrafx. Bonks. Adore this game. I think it is wonderful. I think it plays great. The controls are terrific. It looks amazing. I mean, it's a system seller to me. And this is the game that we featured in our full-blown review for a reason why. I mean, I think it's just brilliant. Now, much like what Sega did with putting Fantasy Zone on the TurboGrafx 16, Hudson actually put Bonk on the NES and the Famicom. It's basically the same game. Might actually even feature Bonk's adventure on the Famicom version of this series that I'm just to kind of give you a look at what it looked like, because it doesn't look quite this good, but it looks really good. Do want to remind you too, if you do have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. You can also go ahead and email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can send me a message on Twitter at RockSolidStudios. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions and Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsDK. I know I mentioned it earlier, but don't forget, if you are looking for Insurrection Industries SCART cables, if you are looking for the Spark Plug or other controllers and accessories for your modern or retro systems, make sure you head on over to castlemaniagames.com. If you use promo code RockSolid10, you can save 10% off of most items on the website too, which is pretty cool. Now, if you are looking to pick up a RetroTink 5X, at the time of this recording in May of 2021, Mike has sold through the entire first batch, but the second batch should be coming in June or July. Make sure that you're following Mike on Twitter at RetroTink2 for all the latest information updates there. Now, if you are looking for more information on the RetroTink, on RetroTink products, how to make your old systems look as good as possible, those videos are coming up for you right now. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to support the future of Rock Solid Productions, you can do so by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you'll get early access to all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. You can also become a channel member here on YouTube for as little as $1.99 a month, and with that, you get a badge next to your name when you comment or post on the channel, and you are acknowledged whether you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also support the channel by visiting our Teespring store on screen now, where we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, masks, cell phone cases, and much more. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.